to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at that Mavericks matchup, that one will be the 7th on the season for them. The team will still be looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's red hot in at the shooting guard. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Turner inside. He's checked by Carter. Turner, no good. Halliburton against Suggs. Here's red hot. On the wing, Suggs launches it, fires it in the triple.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton, and Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Suggs. To the inside. Here's red hot. Pass to Banchero. And Toppin pulls it down. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Turner. The 3. Halliburton, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Red hot passes to Carter. Banchero against Toppin. Back to Carter. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Here's red hot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And the basket by Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Banchero against Toppin. And Banchero gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Mathurin. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Halliburton with a steal. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Turner. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And as he's gotten more comfortable in the league, Carter Jr.'s assist numbers have gone up, a sign the game is slowing down for him.
So it's the Pacers now after the basket by Orlando. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Turner with it. Here's Nembhard. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Pacers.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Nesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Picked by Carter. Here's Suggs. Orlando again missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
The Pacers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Halliburton with the ball. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Suggs outside. Inside. Here's Red Hot. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Now here's Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Pass to Red Hot. Puts the move on. Pacers with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for 3 quarters, they were the much better team. But when the lead started to slip away, they just lost their composure. Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Here's Red Hot. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Now Mathurin, back to Halliburton. Over Suggs. Halliburton, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Nesmith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
First free throw is good. Well, after a decade of uncertainty. Teams will make substitutions, and so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's hear it for you.
Halliburton outside. Takes a three. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. The free throw drops for Banchero. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, "We're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time." Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Banchero. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Black.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
The three from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. The steal. In transition, here they come. Shots good by Black. Now just a 4-point Indiana lead. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And here's Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Suggs finds Banchero. Picked by Carter. Shot from 12. And another basket for Orlando. 1:58 left in the second. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Nembhard outside. To the paint. Here's Mathurin. Up and in on the layup. Mathurin's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Suggs outside to the middle. From down low, Indiana with a rebound. Nesmith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mathurin against Banchero. Mathurin passes to Nesmith. Pure from 3-point range. Nesmith's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Red Hot. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Nesmith. Banchero missing again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Magic trail by 12. With the drive.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer Mathurin. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Suggs. Pass to Red Hot. Here's Black. He's guarded by Nembhard. 3 seconds left. And it's Orlando with another.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Indiana Pacers.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
And taking a look at the Pacers, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One of the stories here, Aaron Nesmith. He's getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's red hot in at the 2. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt one of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
And big-time congrats in line for MP, signing his first shoe deal.
And MP had the same dream as a lot of young players before him, playing in the NBA in a pair of Jordans. Now that the dream's been realized, I'm sure MP couldn't be happier.
Magic trail by 8. Pass to Suggs. Here's De Silva. Suggs outside. Banchero the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Toppin pulls it down. Suggs has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. From 12 feet. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Banchero by Toppin. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Suggs against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Carter on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Over Mathurin. Banchero from close range.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton outside for 3. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Banchero. Using his size, Banchero gets by inside.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Turner against Carter. Turner inside. Can't hit from in close.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Down low. Tipped. Here's Red Hot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now just a three-point Pacer lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Toppin outside. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Halliburton misses. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Indiana leading by 3. On the wing, Nembhard. Guarded by Banchero. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Suggs surveys the D, and he drives in. Pass to De Silva. Banchero in the post. He's guarded by Nembhard. Red Hot. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Halliburton on the wing. Buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Shooting 2.
And he drops it first. What a fantastic second year for Paolo Banchero, Grant. A bona fide all-star in Orlando.
Yeah, only their second all-star over the last decade. Paolo was incredible during the playoffs, averaging...
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shoot.
Some changes. Nembhard comes in for Toppin, and Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Here's Red Hot. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Hey, this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. On the court for the Pacers, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Perfection. Beautiful stroke. Halliburton's got 20.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick and roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Banchero in the post. Nesmith covering. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Halliburton outside from the arc. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ben Carroll. To the middle. Here's Red Hot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Indiana, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Nembhard. There's a screen by Turner. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Mathurin with a steal. Yep, count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hype squad. We're looking for the loudest section for a free T-shirt.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Nembhard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Haliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And both free throws good for Haliburton. All right, Doris, where do you think Haliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number 1, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
So it's Orlando now. Here's Red Hot. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ben Carroll. Over Toppin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Obi Toppin.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And it's tied up with that one.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Haliburton, the pass to Turner. On the wing, Nembhard. Lets it go. Orlando with the rebound. And Carroll finds Suggs to take the lead. And Turner with the block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Red Hot. Clock at 6. And Carroll passes to Red Hot. And a two-handed jam!
Oh, that's an unselfish play from Paolo Banchero. Just recognizing the situation, sets up his teammate nicely.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Suggs. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Halliburton's got 24.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pass to Banchero. Suggs outside. Shoots over Halliburton. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Halliburton on the wing. Fires from deep. And connects from downtown.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Picked by Carter. The three from Banchero. The rebound by Turner.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Puts it up from 15. Cash.
And a huge shot from Mathurin. This guy has ice water in his veins. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Here's Red Hot. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball.
And that's an intentional foul.
Paolo Banchero. First personal foul. 14 foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Jalen Suggs. Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Orlando calls timeout. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
showing 11.
Here's Red Hot. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Orlando calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
4:07 It's your 4:07 10 speed.
Pass to Red Hot. Launches it from deep. They get the rebound. Fires for 3. So Indiana wins it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall. Hey, they're professionals too.